If you have ever been called too sensitive, this one might be for you. So if you can walk in a room and you can clock the truth before any word is spoken, if you listen with your whole body, if you can sense when you walk in a room, whether it's the chemistry or through pattern recognition, or you can feel it in your bones before any words are spoken, you can sense what's real. You notice the micro glances, you notice the subtle shifts, you notice the truth behind a polite warmth. We can feel what's real before anyone admits it. And what sometimes happens, often part of this equation, is there is a circumstance where you need to name it. You need to try and articulate the difference between what you're seeing or you're hearing and the behavior and what you feel and know to be real. And when you try and articulate it, the words aren't there. They don't exist because it's a knowing. The words don't exist. So often part of this equation is that the person or the people who you're trying to explain the incongruence with or distinguish what you're seeing, there is sometimes you see more than they even know about themselves, right? They don't know what you're suggesting is real. And so even if they could admit it, they don't see it, and so they dismiss and they project and they tell you you're too sensitive and too fragile and you're wrong. And so also part of the pattern is that what I see is that we then, because we have been conditioned not to trust our intel and to kind of the default mode is to give that power away, we say, okay, right, I don't have the words, you must be right. And we give the power away to the person who might be a little bit louder or more assured. I'm here to remind us all to trust that you have the intel. If you can make sure that your system is regulated, that your heart, mind, body, spirit are aligned in the here and now, and that you're coming from center, you can trust your pattern recognition is guided until the body-based wisdom, the precise attunement, the multi-level clarity. Your system is an instrument that can be trusted. And so as long your responsibility is to regulate your system. And as your system is regulated, then you can learn the nuances. You can learn what your BS-ometer feels like. Where does BS hit? You can learn how truth radiates. Where does that feel? How does it feel? And you can get to know all of these little pieces so that you can use it as a superpower. You are never too sensitive. As long as you're regulated, you can use that data. You can trust that data. You've got this. Love.